Starting off your 7 o'clock hour with a live look up in the high country where the mountains got some fresh snow over the past couple of days. This is a live look this morning over Steamboat right there. You see them preparing for all the lines of people to go up that gondola. The mountains are supposed to get more snow over the next couple of days. So good time to be in Steamboat, especially because they have that free skiing on House and Hills. Yeah.
Making that corduroy this morning.
Exactly.
Lucky.
Meanwhile, closer to the metro area, we're still bone dry and warm this morning, but Katie LaSalle finally gave us some good news. We paid her a little extra this morning to give us some good news. A winter storm is heading in our direction that is set to bring some much needed snow to the mountains and the Front Range. Just in time for the Stock Show parade, the Stock Show weather rolling in. Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Chavez.
And I'm Corey Rose here with Brianna Fernandez and Katie LaSalle. We say Stock Show, weather changes.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Just knows we are bracing for winter weather. So finally it'll feel more like early January. It's not a major storm for us here in Denver, but some much needed moisture. Yeah. It has been so dry. It's not as windy for today. It's that calm before the storm, but I want to take you through the forecast because we will be seeing some potential impacts on our roadways. And if you're traveling in and out of the mountains, some heavier snowfall expected there. But this morning, it's a lot of clear skies here over the Denver area, across the eastern plains, up into the mountains. Dry right now, but we are going to be starting to see some of that snow pickup steam later on this evening near Winter Park and especially over the western slope. The storm system making its way in from the west-northwest. Temperatures for you, chilly in the upper 30s out of Denver International Airport and only 17 in Greeley. But typically this time of the year, we see our lows in the teens and highs in the 40s. Today we're back to around 60 degrees. Mostly sunny skies, dry conditions for this Wednesday, a slight build in cloud coverage later on this evening, but the main event really arrives around this time tomorrow for the state in terms of the much needed precip. Out the door this morning, it's cold in the mountains, but later on today, 40s returning to Steamboat Springs there, Vail, Frisco at the valley level, the warm before the storm. And as we get into midday tomorrow, it'll be scattered rain, snow showers. Highs in Denver, downtown there at Union Station, will be around 40 degrees. So, of course, above freezing. You'll see some snowflakes flying. Shouldn't really impact our roadways until later on as the temperatures really drop into early Friday. No advisories posted for the metro area west into our foothills mountains or northeastern plains. Heaviest snow into portions of our northern and central high country, Park, Elkhead, down through our Sawatch Mountain Range. Could be seeing anywhere between 3 and 12 inches. And southern Colorado feeling the brunt of the moisture with this one. So some heavier snow over our wet mountains and over portions of southern Colorado near Los Animas counties. We'll talk about those snow totals, the accumulation, the timing of it all. Definitely be prepared for colder air as well. Definitely want to have the layers on tomorrow. It's going to be highs near 40. Off and on showers, so some wet weather possible, Corey, as we get into the afternoon with snow accumulating potentially into early Friday.
Katie, thank you so much. 7:03 is your time right now, taking a live look of 270 and York. If you're heading into either I-70 or I-25, we're starting to see those slowdowns. So I want to get to your drive times if you're heading out the door, specifically in that area along 270, where I just showed you that CDOT camera. So this is where I just showed you 270 and York. As soon as you approach York Street into Vasquez, you're going to be coming across some delays. So right now, your drive is about 10 to 11 minutes with those speed times clocking in at 37 miles per hour. We also have a disabled vehicle westbound I-70. We've been tracking this all throughout the morning. It's now causing some heavy delays for those heading out the door. This is happening along westbound I-70 at Havana Street. Those speed times are slowing down to 11 miles per hour. So keep in mind, if you're leaving Denver International Airport, leaving Pena Boulevard, that is going to be a mess this morning, especially if you're hopping onto westbound I-70. Once it clears up, we will keep you guys updated. Sky 9 was giving us an update, and we know a tow truck was on scene as well as crews.
All right, Brianna, thank you. It is now 7:04 and CSP says that speeding is still one of the biggest dangers on our roadways. Last year, they wrote up more than 43,000 speeding tickets. Officials say drivers don't think speeding hurts anyone, but crash data shows the opposite. Speed was one of the top factors in crashes where people were seriously hurt or killed. Officials are now warning drivers that speeding is not a victimless violation. They say your choice to speed puts every other driver on the road at risk.
A Colorado Springs mother accused of killing her children is set to make her first appearance in court today. Colorado Springs police say Kimberly Singler drugged and shot her children in December of 2023. 9-year-old Ellie Wentz and 7-year-old Aiden Wentz died. A third child, another daughter, who is now 13 years old, survived. After the killing, Singler left for the United Kingdom. She was extradited back to Colorado late last year. Singler faces multiple first-degree murder charges and is being held without bond under a mental health hold. If convicted, Singler could face life in prison without the possibility of parole.
The Trump administration says it is withholding roughly $10 billion in funding meant to help low-income families in 5 Democrat-led states, including Colorado. They are citing fraud without providing evidence. The Trump administration says about $7 billion for the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program will be frozen. That provides money and job training for parents living in poverty. The freeze would also affect more than $2 billion for the Child Care Development Fund, and that subsidizes daycare for low-income households. Democrats in Colorado call this another example of political retaliation. President Trump has promised, quote unquote, harsh measures against the state for failing to release Tina Peters from prison. She is 1 year into a 9-year sentence for leading a breach of election systems. Leaders in Colorado say they haven't received any notice about a funding freeze or proof of any fraudulent payments here. A spokesperson for Democratic Governor Jared Polis said his office learned about the freeze through the media.
President Trump's first veto of his second term is leaving more than 50,000 people in southeastern Colorado without a clear path to clean drinking water, stunning many in a region that voted heavily for him. The veto blocks federal funding for the Arkansas Valley Conduit. It is a pipeline designed to bring clean water from Pueblo to rural communities across the region. The project has been in the works since the 1960s and broke ground in 2020 during Trump's first term when he publicly praised the plan. Now with funding cut off, local leaders say towns and counties can't afford to finish the project on their own. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates the project would have cost the federal government less than $500,000.
Why do we veto this project that is meeting such a deep human need at this particular time, in this particular place?
Without the pipeline, communities like Los Animas must continue using expensive temporary water systems, while other towns have little to no treatment at all. Residents say for them, clean water isn't political, it is a basic necessity.
The National Western Stock Show is just around the corner, and many people, of course, keep their holiday decorations up as part of a long-standing tradition. Firefighters say that the lights on your house can stay for now, but they're urging families to get rid of their real Christmas trees. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is joining us live from North Metro Fire Rescue's Training Center. Courtney, y'all are setting trees on fire, showing us the real dangers that are in people's homes right now.
That's right, Jordan. You'll see in just a couple seconds here why they're so dangerous. And I'm here with Katie Converse with North Metro Fire Rescue. Katie, tell us why you guys wanted to show us this.
Right. It's time to get those Christmas trees out of your house. So if you have a live Christmas tree in your home, it's probably very dry. And it's a fire hazard. Let's light it up, Josh, and we'll show you how quick and fast these things catch fire.
All right, so that's Josh Hamilton over there. He's going to light the Christmas tree. And in the video that you showed us, Katie, like that, it went up in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see how quick it goes today. But yeah, it's really fast and it's really hot. You definitely don't want a fire like this inside your home.
Right, and when you think about it, it's like when you're camping, like you kind of want to find pine needles sometimes because they give you that extra spark. This is exactly what could happen inside your home if you leave them in there too long. Okay, so she's already burning. She's already smoking. Josh is safely out of the area. And oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that is incredible. That took maybe 10 seconds for that to just light up. Alex Dickey, our photographer, is a safe distance away, and just so everyone at home knows, we have a whole crew of firefighters here and a fire engine ready.
Yes. The heat is so big right now.
Wow, yeah, it's really warming us up. Alex is backing away. I just can't. I mean, wow. So this is why, everyone, it's important to take your dried out trees out of your home right now past Christmas time. They're dry out by now, so it's time to get rid of them, put them in a recycling center. But we're going to be here all morning long with North Metro Fire Rescue talking about fire safety. It's been really dry outside as well, so stay tuned here to 9 News, and we'll be giving you tips with firefighters all morning long. Live in Weld County, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Ooh, that happened fast. All right, Courtney, thank you.